Hey, what's up, everybody? This is the Gascally Statements from the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube, the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube, aka Game Logic on Twitch, back with another episode of the Replication Anecdotes. This is a mini-series of the My Gaming Diary video log, chronicling my life and times as a gamer. This mini-series is specifically focused on... Oh, stink. Sorry about that. Forgot to turn off the health and monitoring PC's speaker. So this mini-series is specifically focused on live streams and let's plays when I am playing games in the simulation genre. Tonight we're going to be getting things a little bit sweaty after stinking the place up last night. In F1 2020, Codemasters' new release. See if I did... right button, forgot that. I think this is the same one car livery that I've earned. It's only available in multiplayer. But I believe, oh yeah, that's right, I changed the suit last night. So we'll rock that. Going to France. So it was really horrible in Monaco last night. I think I was a little bit tired, but I just could not get the car to perform. So after tweaking and messing with the difficulty settings, I set it back to what I originally had, and still car felt overly slippery going around the track, even after the track dried out. It was initially wet, and I had the difficulty settings up a little higher. Trying to tune the game in, but even after I set everything back, car still felt pretty slippery going around the track. So I guess this is because I didn't give me the intro stuff because I was already here last night. Loki Loco, you keep coming back to this game. Did you get the shirt for free? I'm not going to ask about the hat. No, I paid for the shirt. What hat do I have on? No, and I definitely paid for the hat. Yeah, I'm not good enough at the stuff that I do to get stuff for free. Let's see, this is in the preferences. I'm going to set this back to amateur. Right. Figure out what program I want to run. Let's run the race strategy program. I'm going to do the drive out so I can get familiar with pit lane. And yeah, Loki, I generally will play on stream at least. We'll play the same game for about a week at a time. It's kind of what my new production cycle is. So yeah, generally we start the next game in the rotation on Sunday, and I'll play that for whatever live streams I have Sunday through Saturday. Now, I also play off stream, so you know, so I'll have anywhere from 1 to 3 other games going on that I'm spending time with. So over the last few weeks, in addition to whatever I've been playing on stream, I've also been playing Uncharted from the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection, the remasters on PlayStation 4. Been playing No Man's Sky on the Xbox One. I was playing something else on PlayStation 4. I can't remember what shit right now. Man, this track is wide open. It's going to be crazy high speeds going around here and a lot of passing. A lot of switchbacks through here. To the tail end of the lap. Your strategy program started. I feel like I need to be really aggressive on this lap because I have not been nailing the programs and gaining from the benefits that they can provide. This is mainly an XP boost, I think. So how'd you do today, Loki? Hope everything's going well. Something I also haven't been doing is I need to listen to this engine a lot more, since I don't really look at the gearing to see how it's dropping or raising. Need to do better about listening to the engine and driving off the audio as much as the visual. Wide there. Gotta go off the speed.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Smoke his tires? Really need to get around him because I need him to not screw up my race strategy program. A little overly daring on the pass there, maybe. No, I'm not using flashback to get off on screen. I didn't wreck, just went off the track a little bit. me catch up with chat here, Loki. Doing well, still have a job for now. I think I told you, but I'll say again, the job laid off people, and they are still hiring. Wonder if those guys can apply for their jobs. Wait. I think I told you, but I'll say it again. The job laid off people, and they are still hiring. One of those. Oh. Yeah, that is kind of weird. And as an employer, you would lay people off, but then you would still be hiring for open recs. But that has happened. I mean, I've worked for a company before where we, because the jobs were in different areas, so the company was laying off a certain kind of person, where we didn't have the work to sustain, engineers, but we had a handful of engineers that were able to work sales, and so they got laid off. They got walked out of the building, went across the street to the little career enablement table or whatever, and then stink. And came right back across the street, like, in a different job. So it's not entirely unusual. And the good thing for them is that then they get, a severance package. And so people, rather than, one way to do it would be to be concerned that you were going to get laid off and put in for a different job, right? But then you don't get any severance package. So some people would just roll the dice, and if they got laid off, see if they were going to get laid off first, and then take their severance package and then reapply for a different job within the same company.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Optional completion, additional laps. What I don't know is there anything game system-wise that actually be gained by running those additional laps. I mean, I know, for me as a driver, I get additional experience on the track, but I don't really particularly feel like I need to run 2 more laps around here. A little wide that time, not horribly so though.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked
So Loki, do you think that there's any anything that you can do or should do to kind of cement your retention at work? I mean, it's now a good time to like go back to school or get any additional certifications or learn a different skill set or... What's the plot of this game? Well, I don't know that there's a plot. I mean, it's essentially like a sports game, so... I mean, this isn't, too different than playing, you know, Madden or a soccer game. I mean, you're playing a racing sport, so... I'm playing in, season mode. Season mode in the Formula 1 series is essentially... franchise mode, so I'll continue, you know, as the same driver, accumulating my record. You know, regardless of, you know, what team I race for. So right now I'm playing a full Formula 2 season. And so what should happen is,
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
and so what'll happen at the end of the season, I'll get, theoretically, unless I just do completely horrible, I'll get offers from one of the Formula 1 teams to come and be their second driver. I don't think you ever get offered the first driver position your rookie year.
Fuel is marginal.
It would have to be a weird set of circumstances. And sometimes it happens if two new drivers both get recruited. Right, because both, I've seen it happen where, like, with a Formula 1 team, you have somebody retiring, and then the person who already is the second driver, you're either disappointed with them, or don't feel they're working as hard, or whatever, you know, but you can't afford to buy, like...
When driving with the pit assist disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane. If you hit the limiter line too fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
Oh, am I running out of fuel? I don't see where you go in for the pit. Oh, wait. Am I coming up on the third sector now? Oh, stink. I missed the,
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open.
I missed the turn in. I'm just gonna take it manually back to the garage. I had to leave for a bit. I heard about the people getting walked over to the other building for a new job thing. I purposely got underpaid so they'll do whatever they want. There's no need to waste time on new schooling if I don't use the info. How many miles do they race? From what I've been seeing, a course, a circuit, is generally about 3 to 5 kilometers long, I think.
Okay, this is the only session that we've got left to complete our acclimatization program, so let's get out there.
Oh, that was the game. I was like, what? Is something going off on my computer? Race stage. Okay, we're at the Paul Ricard circuit.
Our best lap so far is a 1:52.1.
Gotcha. Alright, I am going to go ahead and finish this session. I just go straight to qualifying? Yeah. Ooh, we got some unlocks.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session, then here are your top 3. Carter, Ghiotto, and Giuliano Alesi. Thank you for joining us for free practice today. We'll be back with more Formula 2 action very shortly.
See if they bring up the mileage here, Loki. They sometimes will flash it on the graphic. They may not here with qualifying being a flying lap. Okay, so they got me on the soft compounds now. Now that it's dried out. Cooling off today at 30 degrees Celsius. Still hot though. Oh, I didn't realize there were deltas there. Oh yeah, here's the oh, it's weird. It doesn't give the total lap around the track to set some data. It doesn't even give the distance there. Thought that it would have. Huh. At first, I thought you were talking about your weather saying cooling off today. It's about 30 degrees. 30 degrees is not cool at all. No, I'm saying in comparison to earlier races where it was like 32 to 36 degrees Celsius. So I'm saying overall throughout the season, this is cooler than some of the other tracks that I've been racing on. You can see it's overcast now, so this track is cooler than it was during the practice session. So I'm saying it's cooler than the other races I've been in throughout the beginning of the season, and the track itself is cooler than it was in the earlier session I drove this track in. And that's what I mean by cooling off some. Yeah, that slowed down too much there. Have to try and make those seconds up just a tad bit. It should probably still be good, given the difficulty level I'm playing at. Qualifying should not be too big of a problem. That's all she
good
wrote.
job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
Money in the bank. Now I need a converter. I thought it was about 80. I think it's about 80. And I'm saying earlier in the season the track temperature has been like up about 86.
Here's a look.
And with it being overcast today, I'm pretty sure my practice lap was warmer than that. So if you go back 3 or 4 races, I think this is race 4. So the first 3 races of the season were warmer. Like I was in Bahrain to start off. I'm sure that was hotter. I know that I'm pretty sure it must have been the Bahrain track that I raced. It was like over 100 degrees Fahrenheit by the time you convert it. Hey Siri, what is 30 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
30 degrees Celsius is 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yep.
Out and the charge
The
towards
wonders of cell phones.
Which of these young drivers will come out on top at Paul Ricard today? Stay with us to find out as we get today's race underway. Today's drivers need to master the 15 corners of Paul Ricard, 6 left-handers and 9 right, spaced around the 3.6-mile circuit. The longest section is the famous
So 3.6 miles.
Split into 2 by the colourful chicane Nord, which offers a potential overtaking hotspot. But the drivers there need to take care. Those brightly coloured stripes don't offer much grip and won't be kind to tyres. As we await the start of another hugely anticipated Formula 2 race, I'm joined again by Davide Valsecchi. Davide, as a former GP2 champion...
So how's your time in Alan Wake been going?
...running through these young drivers' heads as they
talk to a machine, not a person.
Ciao, Alex. It's a pleasure to be here. There are nervy moments. There is no.
Well, I figured it was nicer to ask the phone to convert it than to ask you to.
Formula 2 is so competitive, and all of these drivers knows that they are going to be pushing each other all of the way. In this sport, you have to be able to control your nerves.
As we're now
Okay,
moments
play
away
out
from the off, let's take a look at the grid order in which they'll start today's race. Carter lines up on pole position, and Nobuharu Matsushita completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hubert, King, Giuliano Alesi, and Giotto, Schumacher, Boccalacci, Ilott, Juan Manuel Correa, Tete Camara, De Vries, Guan Yu Zhou, and Galeo, Boschon, Calderon, Latifi, and Nikita Mazepin, Raghunathan, and Louis Delatraz starts from the back of the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Yeah, keep going up here. I need to get up here one time in between races, and this stuff I can't switch, and this is where I want to focus on trying to up the difficulty rather than in the driving model. Cool. Did you get a chance to do any gaming today at all?
First lap. Keep it up.
8 laps in this race. don't know why I slowed down that much for this turn either. I always have a game open, even if I don't do much Star Trek Online Elite Dangerous. It's just some rounds of stuff and things. Games used to be for fun. What is wrong with me? Yeah, well, I don't know, man. Sometimes, I think even I've had points where I've had to step back from gaming for a while. I generally try. I think that's happened to me once, maybe twice. In general, I try and pace myself enough so that I never like hit that point where like I actually just don't want to play games. So only playing for a couple hours at night on the days that I do play, and then, you know, making sure I have other things that I want to get done on off-stream nights, I think definitely helps. And like I mentioned before, what I'll do on those nights as well is I'll just play a different game.
Putting a good distance between yourself and the car behind.
Nice. The tire wear's not horrible. Thought I felt the tire starting to go off a little bit. Thought I'd burn a little more rubber than that.
job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Yeah, look, I guess I should have mentioned when they gave you the readout of how long this track is. Well, I didn't realize I swung right back around in the next lap.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Yeah, and the way they count, gotta remember that even when I come back around on this side. Think about something else and almost lost that guy who was coming up. Ugh. Oh, easy. Oh, I gotta go back around him one more time.
This is your final lap of the race.
Okay, so here we come now down the back straight. losing focus, the combination of losing focus and tires have dropped off a little bit. There we go.
Yes,
One more W in the history books. I didn't realize it was so early. What? Schumacher.
A great win then for the Campos team today. Tell me, Davide, what was the key to this success?
I think this race was...
I didn't wear the
thanks
different
to
suit.
The tire management. You have to remember, it's not just about going as fast as you can. It's about consistency. It's about maintaining your speed over an entire race distance. So being able to keep the lap time competitive while still respecting the tires, that's where they won today.
I can see them on their way out to the podium now. Campos have come a really long way in this sport, and what a special race this was to see them earn the top spot. After this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the driver's tape. Carter increases their championship lead. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
My driver of the day is Mick Schumacher. With this team, Prema Power Team, they
Really?
made the difference on the race strategy. Fantastic.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Teams Championship. Campos have extended their lead at the top of the championship. Meanwhile, Prema have improved their position. A strong weekend for them as they fight their way to the top. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you there. Take care.
All right, so I'm walking away with the driver championship. Where is the other? Okay, Bucciolacci's at eighth place. It's not bad. Oh, that's right. I was hoping to see the Constructor Championships. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah. Well ahead on team standings. Nope, don't quit. Okay, menu I'm looking for, is it present on that screen? Oh, that's right, we gotta do a second race in France. Forgot that, that it's 2 races.
Welcome back for the final event of the weekend, the sprint race. Here, the top 8 from yesterday's feature race are reversed to make up the grid below us. And in just a few minutes, those drivers will be hurtling down into turn 1. As we await the start of another hugely anticipated Formula 2 race, I'm joined again by Davide Valsecchi. Davide, as a former GP2 champion, can we get some insight to what is running through these young drivers' heads as they sit out on the grid?
Ciao, Alex. It's a pleasure to be here. There are nervy moments. There is no doubts about that. Mental strength is the key to remaining calm and focusing on the upcoming race. Formula 2 is so competitive, and all of these drivers knows that they are going to be pushing each other all of the way. In this sport, you have to be able to control your nerves.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Let's see, can I change? I really wonder if these gameplay settings here are locked to the season. Alright, so I'm starting a little further back in the pack this time. Position 8, we only have 5 laps to go. But man, 3.6 mile track feels long as all heck. Whoa! Ew! It's gonna be bad. Ugh. Go, go, go!
That's a strong start.
Nice.
Well done.
Nice pass on the outside. Goes me up into position 6. I jumped 2 people. Off the start. Let's not get overly zealous with Hubert in front of me. Ugh. Chop down on me like that. Go, go, go. What?
That move was illegal. Return the position.
Ah, Hubert did it. What? 3 people got by in that? At least it's Elise, not Matsushita. Matsuachi. You got fastest lap? Smoking his tires. That's him throwing up his hands because other people are running into him. Oh! Good pass there in that corner.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Guess I'm running late. Put just enough fuel on to get me through the race. Oh! Hubert. Got him on that pass on the wide turn. Woo! Outside pass. Nice. Up into P4 and, unlike most times, well deserved. All right, here we go, here we go. Got him. Lock still. Ugh! That was a really close pass. That was a heck of a lot closer than I had planned. Man, nose really snapped over well on that turn when I bottomed it out. Bottom of the hill. Oh, Bakalachi's, he was in 8th position on the grid. So when we flipped, he went to pole position. He's been in the front the whole time. It's one of those classic battles, teammate on teammate. I got him there. Looks like he was hanging with me for a while. Oh, come on. And I got the... There we go, outside in. A little overly aggressive. Good race, though. I think I'm breathing clean air here from here to the end, though. That definitely woke me up.
Gap to teammate behind is 2.7 seconds.
So Loki, do you play racing games at all? I know they are not everybody's cup of tea, so. Looks like 2 more laps to go. Wide.
That was the fastest lap of the race.
One more lap to
Keep
go.
this up.
Alright, still all clear. This is a 151.233. My last racing game was Red Racer for the NES. It's GTA 5 a racing game, so I guess 3 years ago. Yeah, I mean, some people definitely play GTA 5 for, like, that's the racing game they play. I think most of those races are generally devolved into demolition derbies, but you know, that's still racing. think this is the last straightaway. Back straight.
Great drive. We did it. Good job.
Finally, I got some respect.
So another fantastic victory for Campos today. And I have to wonder, Davide Valsecchi, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Well, I'm not sure what we just saw, but one thing's for sure. Today's winner has certainly showed they have no fear battling it out on the track. And you can blame them. I don't think I've ever seen someone improve the competition so quickly. Today's winner was a sight to behold, and judging from the crowd's reaction, it went down well with the fans as well.
It's time to present the top drivers with their trophies for today's race, and there are a lot of people in the paddock very happy with this result.
I thought one of the people on pole was the dude in the pink jumpsuit. What's up with that?
And now, let's take a look at the driver's stats. Carter increases their championship lead. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
Well, I'm going to give it to the Campos driver today. They fought so hard and had incredible pace at times. So I don't think anyone did a better job today.
On to the teams then. Campos.
Oh, we locked up. We locked first and second.
The championship. Meanwhile,
Nice.
Arden's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
Jordan King came from the from pole position 2 to 7. He wound up taking third. Nice. Going to Austria, round 6 of 12. This will be the halfway point of the season. Huh. Don't know that I've ever raced this track. Correa, one of my rivals. Let's see. Can I get into gameplay settings now? No. It must be locked for the season. So the only way to increase difficulty and when that traction control goes down, there is a sharp drop off in car control from full to medium on traction control. I don't know if I want to mess with that though. Drops traction control to medium. I don't think I did that. I think I just went up too experienced. So that's experienced. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Right, automatic. Alright. Let's try it like this. So this is a derivative of expert. With some tweaks for things that I'm just not willing to set it at. Let's check and decide what program I'm going to do. Let's do the fuel management program this time. We'll do a drive out.
A bit like a rubber out on track. Try to take it easy for a couple of laps.
Got control of the vehicle. Am I sure this isn't Spa? Oh. Oh, this is where you start, pretty sure this is where you start this is where you start the game last season. I've definitely got some sharp differences in the way the car handles. With the difficulty settings I have set. Will definitely slip and slide out from underneath you. Fuel management program. I guess what I have to do is I have to figure out this is, yeah. At the same time, I'm learning to drive this track. I've got to come in. I got to make it under the time marker, but while only burning a target amount of fuel. It's not easy to do. Yeah, I've definitely played this track. In fact, I'm pretty sure this track is in grid as well. Still in the green on fuel conservation. Still in the green for time.
Okay, decent lap there, but there's still more to find. Keep at it.
It's a little more enjoyable with the added challenge of bumping up the difficulty settings. I just hope I'm able to translate that into actually a decent performance. So the problem in the past is that the bumping up one classification and difficulty settings would, like, the conditions would change radically from one level to the next. It just wasn't tuned very well. And so I never really took time to get into... I liked the concept of the seasons, but just because it equated to a part of the expertise model that was broken. I mean, I still played it, but definitely always felt that was a really bad shortcoming.
Okay, you won't.
Come on.
Try again.
How am I slower this? Car should be getting faster. And in fact, my lap times should be decreasing because I'm burning fuel, so the car's lighter each lap. Oh no, I took that too far! Definitely in the red on time now. That may be too much. .5 seconds over. I may not be able to get back to the green on time. Try pushing the car a little more. No.
Alright, that's the program complete.
Oh, good fuel
Some
tank.
decent data,
So
although
sweet.
far from optimal. It could still be worth running again.
Look, man. We'll take that. Return to the garage. We'll move on to qualifying one shot. Does this game teach you how to race? I mean, what I'll say is, and it's going to sound funky.
Now over the line, your top three again are Matsushita, King,
Now,
and Dorian Boccolacci.
I'm not so
That
much
concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement.
learning as much about car physics now because I've been playing racing games for a very long time. Almost 20 years. But what I will say is when I played my first racing game, Gran Turismo on the original PlayStation, there were things I learned about car physics that I didn't know. Like, I knew how to drive, but I didn't understand certain things about car physics. And playing that game and then playing ensuing racing games has, again, kind of taught me how cars handle and how they respond to certain inputs. So if you're coming to this game, like, for the first time, if you haven't been playing racing games all this time and you already know that stuff, it definitely helps your greater understanding of how a car is responding when you're driving it. Why is it always overcast when I go to qualify? Ooh, start that over. Alright, here we need to control the car pretty quickly here. No! Let's try to be a little more aggressive on my qualifying lap. Maybe won't do that next time. Alright, third time's the charm. If I power a lot faster, than I normally would. Looks like I'm still ahead of whoever was setting the pace for P1. A little, Latifi. What? 18th? Stink. Yeah, there's no time. This track is so short. Ah! It's not dead back of the pack, but there was a certain racing game on the PS1 my brother had that I couldn't even qualify the first test in the game. 18-year lucky number.
Latifi and Nick DeFries. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the feature race gets itself
It's not cool that my teammate got pole position. How do teammates work in those racing games? So they don't really. I mean, they don't really have an impact in the game. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what would happen if you actually win the constructors. I mean, we'll probably win the constructors championships. I don't know if that's going to result in extra money or something that comes in.
Is one of the shortest laps on the F2 calendar, just 10 corners, 7 right and 3 left.
But in the real world, the way teams work is there's a driver's championship and a constructor's championship. The driver's championship is how you rank as an individual against all the other drivers in the season.
I'm joined by our good friend Davide Valsecchi as we soak up.
The constructor's championships takes your points and your teammates' points and combines them. Some of the other dynamics that go on are so each team has 2 drivers and 2 cars. The amount of time that the engineers spend on both cars is not equal. So there's that. You know, so if you're the number 2 driver, the engineers typically don't spend as much time on your car. They spend time on the number 1 driver's car. But then you have things like, well, you have instances where the number 2 driver may suddenly start doing better than the number 1 driver. And so, you know, then there's always this tension between, like, you know, I'm the better driver, but the engineers aren't spending as much time. I'm like, all right, what is that? You know, so there's that kind of dynamic. So it's always interesting to kind of see how it plays out when you're watching the sport.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and push on. The other way it works, and this is probably the most controversial thing in the sport, is the topic of team orders. So I think I mentioned earlier in one of the other streams. Stink. I pulled too heavy on the... So the rule in the sport is that there's not supposed to be team orders, and so your team director is not supposed to get on the radio in the course of the race. And let's say you're the number 2 driver and you're ahead, right, of your teammate who is the number 1 driver. What's not supposed to happen is your race director, your team's tech director is not supposed to get on the radio and say, hey, I need you to slow up, right, the other team's racer so that your teammate can catch up and get ahead. That's not supposed to happen.
Nice start. Let's keep it up.
Ah! Flip! I was doing well, then I lost the traction. Mr. Accident.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum.
I guess I just skipped it. I'm having to goose the throttle a little bit. It's not as clean a start. I lost 2 positions, but I'm up 1. Got pretty good acceleration out of that corner. I wonder what everybody's going to do here. Gotta go slow and be polite. What? No damage to me.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Calderon. I'm out of sorts now because I'm not doing well. Because what I'm doing is I'm driving the car ahead of me instead of driving the track. The track's a little warmer, so that should help with grip today. It's a little sunnier at least. Not using my rear view mirrors. Got to get better about that too. In P12, I've moved up 6 slots. I'm gonna outbrake. Ooh.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Thank you. P11. Couldn't tell where the heck those guys went though. Now with the difficulty turned up, I may have to start using my flashbacks. I hate to... Ah, come on. Was that me or did I get tapped in the back by Calderon? Because now it's a lot harder. I hate to now do all this work and then have a little minor accident set me back. Don't close down on me like that. Schumacher. Oh! Tired of Bakalaki. Get the fastest lap. Get off. Don't let Schumacher go ahead. No, no, no. Ah! I'm diving down the inside here. Ah! You lost that.
We've been awarded a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Well, I took the high risk. I'm still in P12. Got 7 laps to go. I don't know at this higher difficulty setting, though, my ability to make up tons of time on competitors. close up here. Went high risk again. Lost some time by going wide. No! Stink. Lost the position, P13. Gonna earn that back. Amazing you didn't get penalized for that. No, Alessi. See how my tires are doing. 10% tire wear. I got a 3-pack behind me. So I'm out on a 9. Ugh. Calderon is 4 seconds ahead.
Rain is forecast in just
No!
rain in 10 minutes.
Stink. 10 minutes. What is that going to put me at? Like about 5 or 6 laps. Five laps maybe. So it'll be 6 laps. We might be finished with the race by the time the rain hits. I'm making up some time here. Wheels are not holding as much traction. Not getting as much turn in. On some of these, there's only 10 corners, but I mean they're all like 90-degree corners or higher. P12. Ugh. Come on, come on, come on.
We're trailing our team.
There we go, fastest lap.
10.9 seconds.
Banger! Let's push hard, catch Calderon. We only got 4 laps left. All clear behind me. Put that concern to rest. I might. I might. If everybody bunches up in a corner here, I may be able to pull off a super pass where I pass. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. No, you do not, Calderon.
Nice move. Good job.
Thank you. I might be able to catch Galal and Schumacher. Ah! P11, 4 laps to go. I'm gonna let him go, but that is so I can wind him up here on the straight. Let's get a good draft in. Let's zoom it down to turn 1. Risky, risky. Oh no! I pushed too hard! I didn't take a position though, so no penalty. Also didn't give one up, so I'm still in good position. Calderon's coming hard behind me. No! It's too hard at the top of that hill. Stink! I lose traction at the top of that hill when you pop up over the crest and then the track falls away. Push too hard. Flip! I'm just, the margin's too tight. I'm not able to pull off. Pulling back a position here. I've got 3 more laps to go. I've lost some distance though. Car ahead is only 2.3 seconds ahead. Still way clear behind me. See if I can pull off a couple corners here and make a huge catch up. This is the hill that kills me every time. Oh no, this one and the next one actually. And I have to push so hard at the top of this hill because this is where they bunch up and there's a chance to close some distance. No! Flip!
Seconds.
God, every time. That stinking hill. I've closed the gap a little, but it's not enough to pull up in the next 2 laps. Car's so light now too with the fuel depletion. It's gonna be really squirrely. 2 laps to go. B12. I did it again. I pushed too hard, but since I got a big gap behind me, it's okay. Come on, man. No! Yeah, I gotta use a flashback. Flippin' A. Let's go there. What? I just... Yeah, at this point, I just gotta be, I think I'm just gonna have to be pleased that I've moved up 6 positions. Take that as my moral victory. It's really, really making me angry that I can't crank 3 more positions out because I know that I'm faster than these next 3 guys ahead of me.
This is your final lap of the race.
The top of the hill is killing me, and some of these guys blocking me off, and some of these corners is killing me. Like those 3 guys, Calderon, Schumacher, or Calderon, Galale, and Schumacher. What? Come on, Calderon.
We think we may see some rain. ETA is
Are
about
you-
15 minutes.
Alright, we eked out 1 position. I'll call that a victory too. Especially pulling him off on the last lap. Car traction is good when the elevation changes that bad, but that the road drops away from me, that is killing me. Alright, so my teammate, Laka 1. Oh! Did I pull ahead of Galil at the last second?
Take care of the car on the way in.
12th. That's because I lost. That's because I had the 2-second penalty. I think I got ahead of Galil right at the end. Uzi Gladiator confirmed.
Brilliant stuff from Campos today. What a superb victory. And Davide Valsecchi, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Hey, Soccer Reds. Thanks so much for swinging through. Appreciate it.
The same spec. The winner just looked better out there. It would have been a combination of getting those tires up to running temperature faster and driving to the conditional track. They made it look easy out there.
Wrench, are you a big Formula 1 fan? Either of the real sport or the game? Is that what brought you through the stream, or you just looking for new streamers and new games? All right, we've got one more race to go on this race weekend. May be able to make some improvements here. Yeah, of course, man. It was just
So then,
very cool.
It's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. The gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race for our championship leader. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Well,
that's because I increased the difficulty level.
Campos driver today. They did a great job at getting the most of the
so that was a good race
without losing pace. That's a good skill to have.
And now a look at the team standings. Campos have extended their lead at the top of the championship. Meanwhile, Carlin moved up the table with another strong performance this weekend. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out.
That's very true. Thoughts on the race last week? I apologize, Socket Wrench. I have not been keeping up with Formula 1. So a bit of a long story, but 7 years ago, when we cut the cord, I just fell away from Formula 1 and couldn't get back into it. Without Speed TV, it just became really difficult to figure out how to keep up. I know this year they have a totally online package.
And we're back.
And I was going to buy that package and get, all the whole Formula 1 coverage. I think it's the first time that there's been an online package that gives you access to everything. But the problem is I don't think they're racing like a full season. It's like an accelerated season or something like that. So I decided I wasn't gonna buy a season pass this season. If things are back to normal next year, I'll definitely be buying the season pass then.
That is the dream. But first, they have to win.
So what race was last week? Yeah, it's a short season. Yeah.
It's all about.
So which race was it last week?
So they will be fighting hard every corner and sometimes maybe pushing their tires too far, which could maybe make the race more exciting.
Oh, Hungary. Okay, the Hungaroring. It was a decent race. Good. All right, well, I apologize. I've been drinking energy drinks and coffee, so I got to step away and use the bathroom real quick. I will be back. It'll only take me a couple of minutes. Well, I take that back. I'm going to step away for a second, clear my sinuses really quick, and hit the head, and then I should be back. So it'll probably be about a 3 to 4 minute break. I should be back pretty soon after that. I understand if you guys can't hang out, but I will be back as quick as I can. I'll put you guys on the BRB scene, and I'll see who's still here when I return. If I don't see you guys, thanks very much for coming through. Impressive Socket Wrench, thanks very much for coming through. Loki Loco. Hopefully I'll see you guys in a few. All right, hey everybody, welcome back. All right, sorry I needed to take a little extra time with the break there. I'd forgotten that tonight was actually an earlier start, so some of the admin and logistics things that I usually do, like let the dog out, I hadn't done yet, so I needed to let him out one last time for tonight. Ooh. Alright, so hopefully it's a tough race last time. Looks like the track, looks like we're going to be overcast again. Alright, so track is 86 degrees. See if we do any better this time. This time I'm in P12. Come on. Immediately drops to. Oh no. Warning collision. Let's restart that. I gotta remember that I'm playing up on expert now, and so my launches from the line are not quite gonna be the same. Really quick light countdown, it seems like now. So tough holding on to the car. E13. Oh man, everybody is just racing down into turn 1. Killing me. Not a good launch off the line. P16. I think I'm faster than these cars. It's blocking me off now. There's my teammate there. Oh man, this track is wet. Back up into P12. That's good. What is that?
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
I took some minor damage, but it didn't look like I got a penalty. Stinking Calderon. Had it with you. You bunched me up all last race. You're going down right now. Got somebody right on my tail, too. Oh, no!
A new strategy.
So much for that plan. Don't drive angry. Alright. This is the thing that can make a Formula 1, an F1 race in the game take long. Okay, well that's way to go off the line there. Good. You're up into P11. Much better launch. Much better start. You're right on your teammate's tail. Picking your way around the corner here.
Well done, mate. Nice start.
Oh, what? Come on! This is what can make a race take long. Is when...
Only a few places away from a points finish last.
Especially since I don't like using flashbacks as much. I would just generally do a restart. usually when it gets late, what I wind up doing is in times when I would normally use a restart, I wind up having to use a flashback. Well, it's not my fault. What? As long as I didn't get a 2-second penalty, I'm gonna take it. Just have to be mad at me, I guess. Call me out in the press.
All right, we're looking good so far.
P7. Taking any wing damage? A little tiny bit. Not enough for me to worry about. Latifi, you are not fast. Okay, only 7 laps this second race. Wind him up. Here we go. Nope, not fast enough. Just it's too short. What the heck was that flew off? Ilot's trying to make a move. Part of the problem is I'm just too, I'm not looking far enough up ahead. Ah, stink! Man, the AI really maneuvers to block you off this year. That top of that hill kills me every time! I'm still up at P5, no penalties. I got a warning for a collision. I got clear room behind me. If I can ever master the top of that blasted hill, like corner at the top of the hill, I'll be alright. We got new leaders out in front this race. We'll let him go ahead after everybody swapped positions for the second race. We'll stay with him, but let him go ahead. To start thinking about the track 200 or 300 yards ahead instead of focusing right in on the car right in front of me. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. There we go.
Good job, nice overtake.
Thank you, thank you. Didn't get squirrely at the top of the hill like I normally do. Delatraz has fallen off. Almost a full second behind. Yato. What are you gonna do here, buddy? Stay with him. Pull it away from you a little bit out of that corner. Here we go, close him up, close him up, close him up, stay tight. Go with him, go with him.
Out in front.
Still clear behind. Made your move. He's the one who tried to close you down. Not my fault. Good, good. All clear. Fastest lap. We're now in a pole. That's what I got to do. I got to make that corner. I got to make that 90-degree turn and just hold my speed and not get on the accelerator until I'm over the crest. Really, it's here that I'm really talking about, which is the same principle. Those two corners are kind of the same. The elevation change on the second corner is more. Come on, Mazepin. Nope, 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 nope. Control it. Again, he got away from me a little bit though. That mess up. We're reeling him in little by little. 0.7 seconds. What? Fastest lap again.
Lap of the race. Keep this up.
This is drawn down from the last lap. Alright, let's not be too aggressive. You know you got him. You know you got him. You don't have to push too hard. I got a warning for that, but he knows I was catching him anyway. Let's bring the win home. Name of the game now is Don't Screw It Up. Got this lap of 2 more. You're out in front with nobody to follow, so it all works as long as you've learned the track. Let's not be overly aggressive on any of these turns, but keep your speed up. I think you've got a decent feel for the throttle now. Mazepin has closed up a little bit. You're pulling away from him now.
12.3 seconds.
Yeah, corner's a heck of a lot easier when there's not tons of traffic in it. Mazepin may have closed up. Still not my rear view. Nope, you're good, you're good. This is going to be all she wrote. Let's go ahead and shut this thing down. Car's handling good. I was not convinced that this was the right setup at the start of the race, but it's working itself out good. Temperature and moisture on the track is not giving me as much of a problem as I thought it would. A heck of a lot easier now that I'm breathing clean air. Don't have a lot of traffic in front of me.
Great work. That's it.
Lap times are coming down. Well, we're not gonna do a P1, P2 like we did last race for the team, but we will. Oh no! But we will, if all things remain equal, we will be race 1 winner and race 2 winner. Okay, I'm still ahead of Mazepin. I still got a 3-second lead on him, so yes, I got caught out by not paying attention and losing focus, but I had time to burn. So, and I'm still pulling away from him, so just catching up a little bit there. And this is actually the last lap, so let's just hold it together. The corner's there, sending the lead to. That's the problem. I'm watching the gap times too much. This is the last corner. We're good. We're good. Checkered flag. Let's take it down the wall. Should have been the other one.
For that one. Congratulations.
Loki Loco. I vote for permadeath in this game. No restarts. My experience in life when a person say it's not my fault, it's 100% that person's fault.
An incredible win for
It's a good race weekend for the engineers. Both their cars finished first, race 1 and race 2.
So, Davide, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
This is why I love this sport. Their car dominates the track today. You could tell they went in full of confidence.
Well, nobody in Formula 1 says Rubbin's racing, but
Excellent knowledge of the track and made it count.
well, I admit it shouldn't be NASCAR.
Allowing them
I also don't believe in just a completely zero contact race.
I guarantee the fans will certainly be talking about
What do the engineers get if their car wins? So the engineers, as far as I know, I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know that, as far as I understand, all of the engineers work on both cars. But you would think that there's some degree to which, like, engineers primarily work on one car or the other. I've never learned that, though. I've always had the impression that they worked on each equally. So no, the only thing I've ever seen kind of in watching the race is, you know, the engineers celebrating whenever either of the cars wins. Oh, looks like we unlocked another livery.
After this round of the World Championship, here's
Nice.
how things look in the drivers' table. Carter increases their championship lead. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
Well,
I'm a lot happier
to
with
give it
that
to the Campos
win
driver today. They pushed and found some fantastic performance.
with the raise in
It was a
difficulty
pleasure
level.
to watch.
And here's how things are shaping up in the teams' championship. Campos
And actually having to
extended
fight
their lead
through
at the
to
top
pull
of
off
the
that win.
championship.
Then,
Meanwhile, Carlin moved up the table with another strong performance.
earlier in the season when I was just
It was
getting
great
out
having you with us for
ahead of
this
everyone
weekend. I hope you
and
enjoyed it as much as we did.
walking away
We'll
with
see
it as
you
long as I
when
didn't
Formula
screw
2
it up.
returns.
I also love that lowest lap time too. 1:20.843. All right, where are we going next? Britain. I definitely need to play with the car setups a little bit more this time. Silverstone. Yep, that's what I thought. Versus Donington or Brands Hatch. Now, I will be completely fine if I play on Expert forever. I don't need to go any higher than that. What I don't like about the increased difficulty level is now you'll get into the... I'll get into the mess where the practice laps and qualify never mean anything because I'm just never able to do well in a one car on the track kind of race for time. It only works out when I'm racing in traffic.
We haven't yet run any of our standard programs over the course of practice. It'll be a boost to car development if we can log that data, so we should do our best to do so before the end of the session. Don't push the
Let's
car
run the
just
tire
yet.
management program.
Track is still green. Try and take it easy for the first couple of laps.
This is also the first season that I don't even know why I'm doing this. This is also the first season of Formula 1 that I have started off playing entirely inside the cockpit. And I've even come down from the TV camera sitting on top of the cupola. I've spent a lot of time racing on Silverstone. This is the first time that I've raced with this goofy new safety harness cockpit that's got the bar right in the middle. Oh! Yeah. I locked the tires up because of trail braking. I haven't started the tire management program yet, so that's fine. Definitely need to get a feel for this car. Not a ton of elevation changes here on Silverstone. Very tricky corners. Truck has a great flow to it, but you will definitely get caught out. Some of the speed changes, or some of the off-camber turns. It'll quickly go from a big, wide, sweeping turn to very narrow left and right handles like that. I don't know why tire management doesn't turn. Now this is going to be hard to do. Silverstone takes a lot of focus to catch all these different back and forth corners, all these switchbacks. I'm going to be trying to watch tire management and watch my time. So I want to make sure that... Why? Because I did expert with a difference in gearing, so. I have not brought this back within time yet, though. I think I have 3 laps of green. There we go. We're back. Oh, we're back in the green. I gotta push it for time, but I don't necessarily have the traction that I normally would. Tire wear management is okay, but not fast enough. Hasn't counted me down for lap 1 yet. Back in the green, I gotta hold it there.
Complete and a job well done.
Nice.
We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Yes. Knocked it down right off the bat. Return to garage. All right, tire management program complete. Let's go ahead and go to one-shot qualifying. Don't know how well that's going to do.
Pink ensemble and frosty white pumps.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top 3, which are Matsushita, Boccalacci, and Giuliano Alesi. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back.
Yeah, but I did the tire management program
soon.
See if temperatures have remained consistent from session to session. Good. Got a bright sunny track down the track. Alright, we're on the soft tires. Let me... This is what I need to tweak, is decide balance default. Let's go with the increased top speed preset. Yeah. Flying lap qualifying. Should have practiced with that preset. I didn't think about it beforehand. Means your turn-in's not going to be as sharp. You need to manage that. Really take advantage of it when you are on the long sweeping turns and the straightaways. With your higher top speed. Watch the tires spin. Stink, I'm still 20th? Coming up, we're in 15th. You gotta push so hard on the single flying lap there. No, 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 no. Nice! Nice, I'll take 6. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. I will
The
take
grid is all
that.
set for the race tomorrow. But
Bacalacci is right behind me.
Which are Matsushita, King, and Mick Schumacher. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the feature race tomorrow, so make sure you.
It's a good position on the grid. And we were just barely over a half second slower than Matsushita. Much closer than some of the other people in front of us. Should be a competitive race. Ooh.
Welcome to Silverstone, one of the staples of the Formula 2 Championship.
Looks like we got
It's a
just a little bit of fog on the
fans
track.
and drivers alike, and we're all keen to see what it has in store for us in today's race.
I pity myself that I gotta be with these fools.
5 miles out from Toaster, this icon of British motorsport heritage comprises 18 corners over 3.6 miles.
Another really long
Silverstone
track.
went through several changes over its lifetime, with the start line now leading into Abbey, a fast right-hander for turn 1. Still there, of course, is the circuit's most famous and iconic sequence of corners, starting at Maggots, turn 10. Joining me today in the commentary box is former 2012 GP2 champion Davide Valsecchi. We all know the circuit so well, Davide. What's got your attention today?
Always a pleasure, Alex. Everyone looks forward to Silverstone, and with such an intriguing grid, I think the fans will be excited for the start of today's race. We know these young drivers are hungry to prove themselves. Hopefully, we'll be seeing some more history being made today.
Let's look at the grid order for today's race while the cars make their final preparations. Nobuharu Matsushita lines up on pole position, with Jordan King alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Schumacher, Correa, Calamirot, Carter, Boccalacci, Hubert, Giotto, Guan Yu Zhou, De Vries, Alesi, Sergio
Boccalacci.
and Calderon.
Can never get his name pronounced correctly.
Raghunathan and Nikita Mazepin. Latifi and Ralph Boschung completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
This is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race worth watching.
Alright, that's my current car setup. Alright, I'm going to step away and use the restroom one more time, and then I will be right back. I'll put you guys on the BRB scene for, it'll be about 60 seconds to 2 minutes. Be right back. Alright, hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. We're going to go ahead and get things started here at Silverstone after qualifying in 6th position. Got my teammate right behind me. I'm trying to settle in because once the race starts, it's a fairly long race. So, all right, here we go. Right. 7 laps. It's actually not that long a race. It is a very long track there. Silverstone goes by fast though. Oh, come on. We'll restart that. go. Nice pass right off the bat. 5th. And a car that's a little faster in the straights. Guys are holding me up. Open to P4 right off the bat. Way to go. Start to the race. Pass him on the outside. Come on, come on, come on.
Okay, that's a good start. Keep it up.
Nice! Schumacher on the outside. That's the nice thing about Silverstone. It's really wide, tons of area to pass. That works against you too, as you saw Schumacher sniffing right on your tailpipe. I'm using that speed, that higher top speed to my advantage, but man, Schu's right back there. He's not dropping away. Not even done with lap 1 yet. Need to keep your speed high going through here. Things will get. No, don't! Stink. Now I gotta use a blasted flashback. Yeah, it's too late in the night for me to. What? Oh! I hit the wrong button. I didn't dial it all the way back. I didn't come through here with really good form. Really wasn't thinking about how, thinking very clearly about the track conditions. Here comes Schumacher. Gotta block him off. Looks like he bumped into me a little bit. Close him down on the inside of that turn. Ah, come on! Schumacher comes flying up on my tail and is behind me and I can't see him, and you guys give me the penalty. Push that a little too hard. I'm lucky car didn't spin. Up in sector 1. Really gotta watch this track. One problem is you really gotta keep your speed up through here. Really just kind of picking and feeling my way through that corner. I haven't really learned it yet.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Matsushita's picking up time though. Not really able to wind him back. King is stepping away as well. Much better through that section this time. Matsushita in. Fastest lap. Oh! Pushed it too hard. No warning though.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Thank you. Just a little love tap. Up into P2. Don't feel bad. Oh no, I pushed too hard. You can go wide here, it's alright. Just reel it back in. Get that speed up. Where's Matsushita? Still behind. Got King up ahead.
After these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound.
Trail braking hard through this section of chicanes, trying to catch up to King. Reeling back to 2 seconds ahead. Four laps down. Let's not take too many risks through here. Car slid a little.
Good
Fastest
job.
lap
That
again.
was the fastest lap of the race so far. Gap to teammate behind is 8.7 seconds.
Staying on the throttle. Oh! Yeah, that was bad. No, don't restart the session. Alright, let's remember how to do a flash duck. I use it so infrequently that I often forget how to do it. Now here's where I just flew up and right into his backside. Yeah, right here. I didn't realize this was breaking into a 90-degree turn. This is the section that I say I haven't really learned really well yet. I've got the flow corners before that, but I lose the rhythm when it slows the whole field down in that 90-degree turn. Here we go. We're going to wind him up right in here. Come on, stay on him. Stay on him, stay on him, stay on him, stay on him, stay on him. Don't let him go, don't let him go. Nope. Too tight, I couldn't take him. Almost lost it through that section of really fast corners there. This might be the unexpected overtake. We're going to give him the inside here. Don't close me down, don't close me down. Yeah, I got to flash that back. Stink. Alright. defense is too good. Oh, maybe. There's the go-ahead. There's the go-ahead. Got him nice and clean. No compliments there from the crew chief? That's the race weekend right there, though. If I take pole position, or if I take P1 in this first race, I'm not even worried about the second race. Two laps to go.
You are in first position, front of the pack, King behind. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh hards. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap.
I've just blown the doors off that sheet. He's 8 seconds behind almost. The high-speed setup worked really good, especially with all these long sweeping corners.
This is your final lap of the race.
Probably the right call to make on choosing the setup. Makes car setup is getting through these tighter corners, these chicanes, and these switchbacks a little more difficult. I think overall it was worth the risk with all of the long straights and low angle turns that there are in Silverstone. King is not close enough to make a run. We're going to go ahead and put this thing to bed. Oh, a little closer than I anticipated. A little too close for comfort. Sure I don't get swagger jacked here on the back side of the race. It's actually closed up. He would not be the first one who has made a race-winning pass here. This last set of corners. Alright.
Nice work, that's P1. Race win. Well done.
Brilliant stuff from Campos today. What a superb victory. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
The difference was in the strategy. Credit to the driver for sure, but races like this really drive home how much of a team sport this is. They did a lot of work on the pit wall to really make the most of each stint and to make the best use of these tires. But that said, all of that would have been for nothing without a talented hand on the wheel.
I can see them on their way out to the podium now. Campos have come a really long way in this sport, and what a special race this was to see them earn the top spot.
All right.
And now, let's take a look at the driver's stats. Carter increases their championship lead. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
Well, I'm going to give it to the Campos driver today. Look at where they finished compared to where they started. It's not easy to cut through the field like that in Formula 2, so it was a great effort.
On to the teams then. Campos have extended their lead at the top of the championship. Meanwhile, Prema have improved their position. A strong weekend for them as they fight their way to the top. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
All right, on to race 2. That's gonna be our wrap up for the night. It should only be, I don't know, 4 or 5 laps. Second race is always shorter. I'm very curious to see if with the modification in laps, trying to keep the races short. I wonder what the Formula 1 season setup is.
We're returning after yesterday's feature race for the final event of the weekend, the sprint.
I can see it kind of being
the drivers are spending their last few
the equivalent of 2 of these Formula 2 races.
Kick this race off in dramatic fashion. Alongside me today, I'm delighted to welcome back to the commentary box the 2012 GP2 champion, Davide Valsecchi. There looks to be a challenging race ahead of the drivers today, Davide. With that in mind, what are you looking out for today?
Well, Alex, I want to see how the drivers at the back of the grid are going to roll down. They'll need to make an impact in the early stages, and they're probably hoping for a bit of luck at the start. We may see some bold maneuvers out there today.
This is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race worth watching.
I have no idea what position I'm starting in. P8. No! Guess the race marshals just accept that little bit of contact. Sun is a lot brighter in my eyes. Like I need my sunglasses on. A little more traffic here than I would prefer. That King right behind him moved up to P7.
Let's capitalize on that first lap.
That's right. Taking my pass here. Up in a P7. Oh no! Unless it got by you. Come on. And my teammate right up ahead. My car is on the high-speed setup. Should be faster than Alessi going down the straight like that. I don't know what Makalaki's setup was. Come on.
Okay, you need to give that position back. That was an illegal overtake.
Well, that's because he pushed me off the track. Fine. Do it the old-fashioned way. We beat Bakalaka. Ton of counters here to keep the car from spinning out there. Alright, we're all clear, no damage. Oh, Correa. into P5. Only 5 laps this race. You really need to wind Correa up and get this guy out of your windshield. Ugh. Not gonna be able to do it there. Keep him close though. Here we go. No you don't! No you don't! Oh no! Pushing it too hard. I wonder if it's gonna flash me back. It's flashing me back before the pass. That was the problem, is I had so much momentum built up after the Correa pass that I didn't slow down in time to back off of Schumacher. Alright, but we got it that time. Fastest lap. Oh no! Pay attention to the track, don't necessarily read all the pop-ups. Schumacher, go ahead. Don't be overly aggressive. You're in P4, you won the first race. You don't have to. Hey, I need to. What is DRS? Generic settings. Can I go into that? Because I'm really, for some reason, it is not giving you the DRS pop-up. Yeah, it's why. What is that? It's also bound to pit limiter. Okay, that's fine. So activate DRS is why. Okay. Schumacher's letting me wind him up. Not what I usually see from him. He's usually on it. Oh. Almost lost it. Focusing too much on Schumacher. This is laps 3 of 5. Not going to be able to catch Schumacher, but you're going to... Here's what you're going to do. You're going to put him close. Better not brake check me. Still not going to be able to pass him. He's your hard left-hander. Problem is, I should be able to catch him on the straight, right?
To drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Strangely, no. What is that? Unfortunately, I'm having to use all these flashbacks because it's the last race of the night. I don't like using flashbacks, but when it gets late, I'm like, oh, I'm not starting the whole race over now at 11 o'clock at night. No, come on. Are the tires falling off that much? Oh, yeah, I got 30% tire wear. Well, you know why? Because they're the same tires for the last race. Now you got to contend with traffic. Sticking Correa has moved up on you. I'm going to let it go. Well, one, I'm going to let it go because it's the last race. But two, like I said, I won the first race. I don't have to be super sweaty about the second race. I also don't have to make this a matter of principle. I don't need to get revenge on somebody who's passed me up. Or who overtakes me. As long as I'd say like in the top 7. And I've used a setup that pushes this car really... Oh! Now, Bacalacci... what?! That's some stinky poo right there. Yeah, my tires are really hurting. We're in P10. I started off in P8. I've got really worn out tires. I think I'm just going to go ahead and accept the results as they are. Getting knocked all over the place by the AI here. Codemasters really needs to clean that up.
Final lap of the race.
It's like that every year. Well, it's not as bad as some racing AI is in other games. I don't like their AI that just runs right over you to get to wherever they need to be. But for this to be Formula 1 and for it to be as tight as it is, the AI should be a little more sensitive about the fragility of Formula 1 cars. Yeah, I don't have to sweat through it. I'm not going to throw the championship away by not finishing in the top, by not getting a podium finish. You don't need to throw the race away just to make a point. Just gonna casually keep everybody close. Yeah, these tires are really falling off. 43%. There's a problem with Silverstone. It just eats tires. Really do have to start watching my traction through these last few turns, though. Yado won a race. Yeah, but I don't want to give up any positions right here at the end. All right, we'll take that.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
We kept it together. That's good enough. Alessi stink. All right, well, look, folks, that's going to do it for me for tonight.
A great win then.
I've got ad hocs. Well, I'm off the next few nights.
Tell me, Davide, what was the key to this success?
It was down to one thing: consistent pace over everyone.
We're going into the midweek break, so I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I do have an ad hoc plan that will probably go down tomorrow. I'll just be playing a little bit of World of Warplanes.
Down to simply being faster on track than everyone else. Amazing skill.
So no set time for that. I'll just play it by ear and see how it goes. That's the way ad hoc nights go. Saturday evening, I will be back on at the regular time, about 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Also, this Thursday night, the Enough to Keep Going weekly podcast, games podcast, will be on. We'll be doing a deep dive on industry news and trends. This week, we'll probably be recapping the Ubisoft Forward event and all the information that's come out since then. We'll also be talking Sony and Microsoft and probably some Nintendo news as well. So feel free to stop by for that. Saturday night picks back up the regular stream. Again, we'll be playing the last session of F1 2020
So then,
for a while before it goes in the backlog. Sunday, we'll be kicking off our new arc in the firearms sales, playing some Destiny 2 on the Xbox One. Should be a good time.
It was faster than everyone else.
And now a look at
So until then, take care of yourselves, stay safe out there, play the games that you like and stream the games that you love. Once again, my name has been Anecdotes from the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube, the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube, aka Game Logic on Twitch. For everybody who swung through the live stream tonight, thanks so much. I appreciate you. Thanks so much, Loco. Thanks so much, Impressive Socket Wrench. Thanks so much, Krusty, for swinging through. For those of you out there watching the archive version of this on the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube, I appreciate you as well. Please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can just be notified whenever I post new content. I'll see you guys around tomorrow night if you happen to be around for an ad hoc. There may be some more ad hocs over the next couple days, but the next formal live stream will be Thursday night for the Enough to Keep Going Weekly Games podcast. The next formal gaming live stream will be Saturday night, with one more session of F1 2020. That's going to do it for me. Until next time, good night, good luck, and good gaming. I'm out of here.
I'm here to show them that this war isn't over yet. Getting ready and my soldiers prep. Lord, please save my soul. This rave's untold. Gonna be making dough, slanging dough. Me and Dynamite been trying to ride. Blowing up this live tonight. Dreaming, scheming, singing, demons. Screaming, leaving people dying, bleeding for a better reason. Then we only live to die. So continue getting high. Twisting up, twisting bloods. We don't give a fuck. I know the system sucks. Selling up the souls just to get a buck. And I'm sending this out to my ghetto thugs. It's time to get on up with a little bit of love and a little bit of sweat and blood. And a time, a little bit of luck. We can fix it up. Just show them what it takes. You're the best. Even if that means I put a hole up in your chest. No submission, no quitting. Cause this war isn't over yet. Cause this war isn't over yet. This war isn't over yet. Better move ahead. Like you told you did. Cause this war isn't over yet. This war isn't over yet. Living life with no ability to show no respect. So this war isn't over yet. This war isn't over yet. You better move ahead. Like you told you did. Cause this war isn't over yet. This war isn't over yet. Living life with no ability to show no respect.
Soldiers in the war zone, a country called home, and my heart's on loan to those who fall prone. Casualties of a battlefield, feeling all alone, stuck in this twisted system like a cyclone. And when your mind gone and you can't fight on, don't let your light down, you gotta guide you home. Dynamite be on, alarm on the front line, keeping mine from harm, ain't no one gonna touch my soldiers in a bus, my stay up on the grind, with a military mind, till I bury mine, in this concrete jungle, that we all stumble on, one day will crumble, and we'll all be gone, and we gotta hustle, play the game strong, but we stuck out of luck, sing the same old song, and it's hard to hold on, only to pretend that this war, one day will end.
Cause this war isn't over yet. This war isn't over yet. Better move ahead. Like you told you did. Cause this war isn't over yet. This war isn't over yet. Living life with no ability to show no respect. So this war isn't over yet. This war isn't over yet. You better move ahead. Like you told you did. Cause this war isn't over yet. This war isn't over yet. Living life with no ability to show no respect. Never like this. It's scary, I know. For the entire area code. Ripping like the lighters to ignite the fires and carry the load. Some people like to compare me to bone, but this ain't Cleveland, City of Nina, place no weed up. Even the sweetest achiever, the greenest of the cheaper. To your piece, just a straight thug, city stepping, rapping is strong. This war isn't over yet, these weapons are drawn. Bless and pass them until nothing's left in my soul. What comes of the eternal rest is unknown. Lessons so cold, and invest in the chrome. Demons creeping, but Jesus keep believing. This struggle and deeping. Through all the struggles we've achieved, and people keep on leaving, going home on a jet all alone. It all ends with death. This war isn't over yet. Don't hold your breath, cause this war isn't over yet. This war isn't over yet.